Hello and welcome. This is Captain MKG. Thank you so much for joining me for Season 2, Episode 1 of Subsistence Let's Play. What happened last time, as based on the title of this being a kind of a reinstall and a restart with the new Alpha 52 update, I in particularly was trying to create an easy map and basically try to mark out all the big 6 trees, but apparently the game did not like that and decided to go ahead and delete everything from the game. Therefore, the upwards of about 40 various large tree maps or markers that I was able to find, they have all been gone. But suffice to say, there's at least 43 big trees in the map. Now, having said that, we're going to go ahead and take this opportunity with the new reinstall to go ahead and, well, try again. So as per normal, we're going to go ahead and leave this at normal, and we are going to leave the hunters enabled. We're going to leave this as normal, especially the month, we're going to leave that as March. However, for the days per year, we are going to up that to, let's say 120. So that way we have 10 days in each month, and let's go ahead and start the game. So, one thing we will be doing is, I usually try to give myself some kind of, measuring stick to try to figure out, okay, how am I going to survive? But first things first, let's go ahead and get ourselves set up. We're cold too, so let's go ahead and reload our gun. So this is starting out in the game. Basically what you want to do is you want to find these loot crates to get as many supplies as you can. There is ammo, building, and medicinal. Now, as you probably saw from the prompts, we are going to try to avoid animal contact as much as humanly possible. And getting back onto my earlier point of, what I like to do, kind of like to, give myself a starting point. Because I know a lot of people, they do want to go ahead and just start right off the bat with a base command unit. Well, what I'm going to go ahead and do this time is I'm just going to give myself until I basically have my first kill. So, well, not first kill, but I mean until I get killed. So, once that happens, we'll go ahead and put the base command unit up, and then we will, try to make it in this world. Alright, so we are getting a lot of ammo here, which is always a plus. One of the first things we're going to start doing is we're going to have to go ahead and craft a bow and arrow. Because one thing I have learned from playing in the easy mode of the game is that depending on how much HP the creature has. That doesn't sound good. That sounded actually like a bear of death. So in that case, yeah, there it is, the bear of death. So we're going to chop a few logs here real quick just to get ourselves started, because we are going to, at the very least, give ourselves a foundation and a starting point. Now we are going to not necessarily cheat. Chicken. So with chickens, there's 2 ways to get them. Either with a bow and arrow, or by jumping up and down and getting killed. Yeah. Alright, so let's try and grab this where the wolf comes at me. Again, we're just trying to avoid as many of the wolf encounters as humanly possible today. Just because I have nothing. So, we have to make our way in the world. Oh, fuck me. And yes, that would be a given, that if there are any youngins around, go away. Go far, far away, youngins. And by youngins, I just mean, essentially, people who are, under 18. Because, yeah, I'm not in the mood to deal with that. In any way, shape, or form. And we'll see if the trolls come out today, too. Oh, damn it, there's that chicken. So, we want to get the chicken because it is a quick source of protein, and we can also get feathers from him to craft arrows for our, well, bow and arrow. Alright, since I lost the damn chicken, let's go ahead and just do this. So we do have at least 1 arrow, so let's go ahead and get some more trees chopped down. And let's start crafting a few things. If nothing else, we are going to go ahead and craft up some wooden planks to get us started. Alright, so in order to craft the bow and arrow, I need sticks and cordage. Damn, I can't really get much cordage. but I can. 5 sticks. Get our sticks ready. That should be enough for that. Do one more. Although I don't have any nails right now, but that's okay. Nope, don't need that. Damn. Again, bear. Yes, I know, bear, you're pissed off. Whatever. Just don't come after me for like 5 seconds, okay? Good job, bear. Good job. Alright. Alright, so we will also try to keep the video a little bit short and succinct today. And by that, I mean we are going to try to just make it out through one day. And like I said, the longer we can survive, the better. That means it gives me a chance to gather up as many resources and try to build myself up, you know, in order to protect myself from the hunters. That will be fun. So what have I been doing in easy mode, well, aside from marking out where the big trees are? Well, I've become a little bit more confident with the gun here, and just taking down critters. By critters, I mean the wolf, the bear, the cougar, the... Oh, damn it. I went the wrong way. So, as I was saying before I explained what I just said there, I was trying to just get better at aiming, being more comfortable with the weaponry, and, you know, not being as skittish as I normally am when it comes to wolves and bears. But of course, right now, since this is the first run-through, we kind of have to be careful, because, you know, if I die, I basically have to put up a base command unit, which will bring the hunters in a few days, but like I said, we're going to cheat just a teensy bit by not putting up the base command unit quite yet. Now, with the base command unit, there is one... Alright, so once you're out of stamina like this, you want to go ahead and just start chopping away. Because over there with the bar there that's regenerating in the lower left, or sorry, lower right hand corner, that's our stamina. So you need stamina in order to run and get away from everybody. But since we don't really have much to do right now, I have to get all of this gathered. I do see that crate over there. We're going to head for that. Again, we're just trying to watch out for the bears. The bears. The bears. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And no nails yet. That's okay. We don't really necessarily need nails right now, but we'll get them eventually. So aside from being comfortable with getting the critters and doing all that fun, excellent. It's nice that I'm getting ammunition, but what I really need is some nails. Oh, you're kidding! You are absolutely kidding! Oh, man. This is a double F me. So what we're seeing right here is 2 lock crates, which contains a lot of valuable resources, but I can't open it because I don't have a lockpick. And the only way to get a lockpick is to put a base command unit down. Man, I have never seen that before. That is a first for me. I mean, I've seen a lot of the lock crates, but that is a first. Man. Okay. So... wow, as tempted as I am to put a base command unit down, wow, I'm still a little taken aback by that. Awesome. Now I have nails. Alright, and so, let's go ahead and get our bow crafted. We can also create no arrows yet, but we will, because we have at least the 1 arrow, so we can catch at least 1 chicken and begin expanding. Excellent. So now that I have the bow in place, the idea here is going to be to go ahead and try to kill a chicken versus a rabbit, because that is the only small game available right now, is just rabbits and chickens. I know, rabbit. So rabbits will give you, you know, basic rabbit meat and, you know, a piece of cloth that you can utilize. All right, I'm just trying to see where ideal loot would be. No, it's a shadow. Probably get that blueberry. Okay. So, right now, we're not really going to be... Oh, shit, fuck. Fine. I'm not going to get the blueberry then, bear. Jesus. Alright, so... aside from all that fun, aside from the fact my stamina is going low, let's get back to what I was talking about or mentioning earlier, which was cheating. How it can work for you. And in this case, I know a little bit more about the map just because I have been running around here for, in-game 60 days on my easy version. But, since this is our normal version and we have a lot more days, we're gonna see a little bit more interesting gameplay than... Oh, damn you. Alright. Oh, no, I don't have enough stamina. Damn it. So you can run and jump to catch a chicken. I'll demonstrate that at some point, but obviously right now I just don't have the stamina to do it. And that's okay. We'll eventually get there. We'll get that thing. But, back to the point, or, sorry, the topic at hand. Just move those, get myself a little bit more comfortable here. Let's go ahead and eat these apples. Drink up. You want to make sure you're topped off so that way you can keep your stamina going, because obviously health, stamina, hunger, hydration, fruit and veg, and then your protein. Alright, so nothing yet, so let's go ahead and craft those up, and let's get back to it. Alright, so before I forget, basic cheating rules. One thing with the new Alpha 52 update is Cold Games has put in the map function. Just take a moment here. You press M on the keyboard, and you get a kind of a bird's eye view of where you are, and then you have your northwest, east, south direction. So with regards to the whole cheating premise, I know for a fact that as of right now in the game development, there's only one place where there's an underwater cave. You can actually go down and find advanced material. Now, it will take us a little bit of time to get up to that point where we can go down there. I know, Bear. See, that's the part of the thing. Not being scared every time I get close to a bear or a wolf. But, comfortable enough that I can still run away and not be so afraid that I'm not going to stop and gather the resources that are right there. So, on the west side of the game map here, there is a big lake, and in that big lake there is an underground cavern. In that underground cavern, you can get advanced materials such as crystals and coal. Crystals... Oh, shit, fuck. Yeah. So crystals you can refine to, craft advanced items or upgrade certain pieces of your base. The coal is just a fuel resource, that way you're not wasting cordage or fibers or trees or anything of that sort, because they have more important uses than just being burned for fuel. However, once again, in the early game here, we do need to go ahead and use whatever we can and grab whatever we can grab while we can, because, you never know what's going to be around the corner ready to eat you. So, with that knowledge, what I'm doing is I'm actually heading west to the big lake, and then I am going to use the map to identify the correct area to get as close as I can to the underground cave. So when we are ready, it'll be a quick trip down. I won't have to waste too much time, and we can try to stay one step ahead of the hunters. Now, I have created what I would call I wouldn't call it superfluous, but there's a lot of unnecessary space that went into my original base build, so we're going to try to minimize the extra bits and try to keep it, a focus to the essentials to make sure we can survive not only the hunters, but just everything else. let's see here. We are getting nails, cordage, and we have some boards. I am trying to do my best to look around, but also paying attention to make sure no one comes out to eat me. So there are a few things, you know, you can play the game however you want to. I kind of play the game in terms of, aside from being, you know, just trying to, you know, strive and survive in the subsistence land, I'm also trying to make sure that whatever I'm doing, it is as efficient as I possibly can make it, so that way we don't lose time, because, well, time is precious in the game here, mostly because, as you can see here, we do have our day and night cycle. We're still in our, basically midday, I think. And I heard a chick. Damn it. As much as I would like to get the chicken right now, crates are more important. And I'll be able to chop logs during the night when you really can't see anything, so I mean, that's why I'm trying not to chop too much and try not to do, you know, too much log chopping, because, well, aside from the fact that, you know, I can do that when it's nighttime, it's not exactly the most entertaining thing to watch. Although after a while, if you do play this game long enough and you do hear it, you know, going off enough, eventually you start realizing that there is almost like a jingle to it, if you will. Which, again, it's very bizarre, but that's just the way it works. For me, at least. I can't kick that crate, can I? Nope, that bear is too close. Now, one of the other differences between an easy run and a normal run like this is, in normal, you have the possibility of having higher level creatures. So I saw that bear was level 2, the wolf was level 1. Typically, in easy, it's all just level 1s unless you get yourself killed, in which case, that's when the animals will level up, is when they can kill you. That's why I don't want to have them kill me, because I don't really want, you know, a level 10 moose coming at me, which, again, we will we will explore and try to find one of those creatures too, because, well, again, they have very valuable resources that we can utilize. So, and don't ask me why chopping logs does not eat up stamina. I could not tell you why. But thank you, Cold Games. Now, what you're seeing over there to the left is 4 things of ore. Now, we can develop a pickaxe, mine those ores, refine them, and again, craft them into bigger and better tools for us to survive. So yeah, obviously, once you see the X on the tree, you can't harvest any more logs, but they will regenerate the next day. Alright. Now, once we get up to green, we're going to go ahead and hoof it over to the big tree over there. And that's the one that can give you, once you start chopping it, 6 logs, and it also gives you a tree grub. Tree grubs are useful for, again, let's see, they're a quick source of protein if you need it. They're also good for feeding your chickens once we get to that stage in the game. And also, we get to go ahead and craft them into fishing tackle. So you see there in the lower left-hand corner tells you that we got our 6 logs in addition to the 1 tree grub. Now, normally, before the lakes were introduced into the game, I would try to build a base very close to a big 6er here and just keep it there, because that way I would always have a steady stream of 6 logs no matter what every day. So, you know, that's 2 planks or 6 sticks, however you want to look at it. And a tree grub now. But back in the old days when this first came out, we didn't have tree grubs, we didn't have lakes, we didn't have a lot of the advanced tools that are available now in Alpha 52 update. But we will see all of those various updates here shortly, provided, of course, we can get through everything and stay alive. So I think one other rule for at least when I'm recording the Let's Plays here is I will try to limit myself to just chopping down the big sixers here. And hopefully that'll help speed up the gameplay a little bit. Alright, let's see here. You are... What level are you? So if you're level 1, I'll take you down. Alright, so here's an advanced tactic for shooting and taking care of critters. Bow and arrow for the first shot, and then the pistol for your 3 shots. So 1, 50 HP, 1, 2, down. Then you use your axe, harvest that bad boy up, take it all, meat and fat. Sometimes we'll get lucky, and we'll get some cloth as well, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. Oh yeah. And while we're here, we're also going to fill up our canteen too. Grab some more boards. And you can see there we're desperate for protein. We're okay on veg for a little bit. And we're going to try and work our way around that wolf. Because it's not that island, but there's one other island down the way. And that is where we can go ahead and essentially start building our base out, so that way we can get access to that underground cavern lake. Oop, hello chicken. Alright, hopefully I have enough stamina to catch this little bastard. Come on. Don't lead me to... Oops, excuse me, don't lead me to death. Oh, come on! Seriously. How... Son of a bitch. Damn it. No, rabbit, I don't need you today. Damn it, and I lost the chicken. Again, so obviously nobody's perfect. It takes a while. Oh. That's why sometimes you don't want to follow the critters, because sometimes they lead you astray and lead you to hell. And of course, once again, I'm out of stamina. So what we're going to try and do is just rebuild and try to build up our stamina once again, while hopefully try not to be killed by the bears, because unfortunately I don't have a lot of armaments to keep me afloat. Actually, hang on a second, once this is done, do I have enough? Almost. I need 4 pieces of cloth, and I can make the shotgun, or as those who are fans of The Evil Dead, my boomstick. Because I'll admit, it is fun just blasting things away with the shotgun. Because again, the shotgun packs a wallop when it comes to damage. Come on. Alright, so sun's almost down. So another thing we're going to do here is craft a few more sticks. Because what we will need to do is, well, not really, we have matches, so we'll be okay when it comes to starting a fire. But, so then that way we can cook up the meat, get ourselves back on track, and survive the first day, and come back for the next one. Alright. So river. Gotta traverse the river area here. Alright. So level 1 bear. How you doing, bud? You doing good? You doing alright? Damn, really? Once again, out of stamina. Alright, so we are getting a little bit closer to where we're going to establish ourselves so that we can maximize our time and just our base location. Still pissed off that I saw those 2 lock crates there, right next to each other. But here's the thing. Tomorrow they'll be gone. In-game time, tomorrow they'll be gone. So... nothing too much to cry about or, get upset about. That's just the way it is. that was a crate over there to the right. Alright, so let's go ahead and craft that up. And craft... Oh, we don't need that, because we have matches. I keep forgetting. Stamina's getting there. Alright, so we have our campfire created. That's going to provide us a heat source, ability to cook food. Unfortunately, I cannot melt fat in that, and I can't collect... No, I can collect the ashes. But it'll just be a little more time consuming. And actually, am I here? Almost. I think I'm almost there. Remember, oh, there's the moose. Moose, wolf, and bear. Hot damn, you know? So, what usually happens, depending on the creature, like if it's an elk, the predators, the wolf and the bear, will actually go over and try to take it down and try to kill it themselves. Alright. Shitty. I hear the chicken. Alright. So, we have crapola. So we have a few decisions to make on trying to figure out how the hell we're going to make this work. Damn. I don't have enough firepower to take down a level 3 wolf, nor do I have enough power to take down a level 2 bear. Yeah, I hear you. Oh, crap. I can't freaking get the chicken. I wish the critters... Well, I guess it makes sense that they wouldn't go after the small game, because, well, they're probably too fast. But for me, I'm a big, slow person, which means I am easy prey. Alright. Where'd he go? Alright. Not too sure where the bear went, but that's okay. Oh, there he is. So, ideally, right around here is where I'd like to try to build the base. So since the bear is taking that spot, I will have to take this spot. Alright, so, with the sun going down, of course, do have some meat. Let's go ahead and craft our fuel brick just so we have that done as well. And so, since I know the hunters will be coming around, I want to make sure I have a good vantage point. So right here on top of this will be, well, as best as I can make it. So let's go ahead, craft up a couple of those bad boys. Let's get our fire down. Fuel, matches. So now we can go ahead and purify and cook up our food. And we survived at the very least one day. And now I can get some of this stuff. So, let's go ahead, plop it right up there. We'll start expanding out a little bit from here. Now, one of the nice things with the base foundations is it does give you a little bit of protection in the sense of, you know, once the critters realize that you're on one of these platforms, they won't come back to bother you. Well, usually. At least the wolves don't. The bears, on the other hand, that's a different story. Alright, so I need some cordage. Not that much. And let's see, we are desperate for protein. So we'll grab our berries here. Do that. And like I said, if we really need to, we could eat the tree grubs here, but they're more useful to us, you know, as actual resources for fishing. Now this is why I like being near a water source or just the lake in general, particularly this specific lake. Plop that on there. Alright, cordage was done. Let's go ahead and craft one of these. And I think I'm smart enough. What I probably will do from here is actually speed up the game, or sorry, the game footage here. And what I'll probably end up doing is I'll probably just finish up the day here until sunlight comes up. But until then, I'm probably just going to end up chopping down some trees and just calling it a game. So, with that said for now, thank you so much for watching. This is Captain MKG. Tune back in for next time when we try one more day to see if we can not be eaten by a bear. And we'll see if I run into another 2 lock crates by just the sheer bizarre luck that I had. Because, yeah, that was weird. So, alright everybody. Thank you so much for watching once again, and I will see you next time.